Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Champion. This is Camping with Champion, and tonight we're gonna do a little car stealth camping in this Tesla that I rented. We are here in Minneapolis, Minnesota because I'm going to an outdoor retailer convention. Basically, it's a big convention and all the outdoor gear brands will be there and they'll be showing off their new products and all the other stuff that they have. And it's just I guess where everybody gets together and see what's coming up in the camping retail community. But it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've watched a lot of videos about it. That is tomorrow, but tonight I'm going to find a spot camping this Tesla. If you watched my video from a few days ago, I'm actually not sure when I posted it because I'm still living it right now, but if you watched my video from a few days ago, you'll see I camped at the airport in Huntsville, Alabama, and then that video ended there, and then I flew in. It was a pretty good flight. There was a little bit of turbulence, but other than that, it went pretty smoothly. It's kind of weird. You guys know that I am afraid of heights, but usually when I'm flying, it doesn't really bother me too much. But I didn't get any sleep last night. I stayed up all night, took the flight here, and I actually just woke up. I took a nap in the back of the car here for a few hours, so my eyes are probably still a little red, but I'm not gonna just sleep in the back seat in this thing. This car actually has a dedicated camping mode as well. I'll show you that later tonight. I have my inflatable mat, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to fit it in here, even though this car is not very big at all. This is the first time I've ever driven an electric car, and it's amazing. It's just like riding an electric bike, except way faster. I have to be very careful not to go too fast because you can get up to, I think I got it up to 70 so far. It's the fastest I went, and that took me like 3 seconds. Like, it was just almost instant. I am currently here at IKEA in the parking garage under the store because I needed somewhere to park so I could sleep for a little while that wasn't out in the sun. I was so tired when I got here today, so I had to get some sleep. You know what? Let's go in IKEA and check this place out. I've actually never been in an IKEA before, so this is very exciting. We're gonna do a little exploring around Minneapolis today, and then tonight we'll find a spot to do some car camping. All right, I am in IKEA. First place I gotta go is the bathroom though. So I gotta pee. I'm in the Swedish food section, or like Swedish snacks, I guess. I want to get something, but I'm not sure what to get. I think this is all like candy and stuff like that. So I know they have actual, like an actual food court or something with real Swedish food, or I guess their version of real Swedish food. So I'm gonna go try and find that food court and eat something in honor of Weekend Side Quest, who is a stealth camping channel based out of Sweden. And he said I could come to Sweden and stealth camp with him, so look out for that. This store is huge, but I think I'm going the right direction. I found this sign, so I'm just gonna keep following the arrows. Apparently, the Swedish food is being hidden on the second floor, so that's where we're going now. We found it. Bad news, y'all. The dinner is over. Guess I waited a little too long because all the Swedish food is gone. Man, that stinks. They do have a little cafe downstairs, so we're gonna go back to it and I guess get a slice of pizza or something because I'm starving. They stopped serving dinner at 7 p.m. so I just missed it. It's 7:09 p.m. right now. I made it back to the cafe, but I decided not to eat there because it's just hot dogs and pizza, and I can get that anywhere. I may come back. I'm gonna be here in Minneapolis for 4 days, so I may come back and try and get some of the Swedish food another time. But I am right beside the Mall of America, and I bet they have a much wider selection of food there. So I'm gonna go over to the Mall of America and see what they have to eat. This IKEA is insane. They have everything here. I don't know why, but I thought this was just furniture because that's all I've ever heard of with IKEA. But they have just about everything you can think of. I think I may have just accidentally parked in a parking garage and it's going to cost me $15 to get back out of here. So I really didn't read the thing too well when I pulled in. So I just pressed the button for the ticket and I grabbed it. But when I was pulling off, I noticed it said $15, 0 to 6 hours. So dang it. Well, anyways, let's go into the mall and see what's going on in here. I made it to the food court. There are tons of restaurants and it is very, very loud in here. I ordered a quesadilla from Bussin' Tacos. So hopefully it's good. It was expensive. I was really wanting a slice of pizza from this pizza place here, but it looks like they only sell whole pies, so I'm not buying an entire pizza just for myself. Our quesadilla, our quesadilla is ready. I forgot to order a drink. I'm gonna try and not order one. And if this gets too spicy, I might have to go get one. Oh my God, it's freaking hot. There you go. It looks really good. I'm gonna have to wait a few minutes and let this cool down before I can eat. Wow, that's really good. Dang, that's freaking delicious. It's not too spicy, so I don't think I'm gonna have to run and grab a drink. I'm all finished eating. I'm gonna explore the mall for a little bit and then we'll go find a spot to camp for the night. I am finding my way back out. This place is insanely huge. I probably covered maybe 2% of it. I actually found myself feeling kind of bad walking around because we lived here in Minnesota for years and we always, me, Karika, and the kids always wanted to come here and we never did, and now I'm here without them. So honestly, it's made me a little sad, so I'm leaving. I'm gonna go find a parking lot to park in and camp in tonight. I looked for like some kind of wilderness or something. There just isn't anything like within an hour of here, and I don't want to get too far out of the city. So I'm just gonna find a parking lot and that's where we'll camp out tonight. And tomorrow I'm going to the convention, so the video won't end when I wake up. We'll go to that convention and show you some stuff. 1635. Crap. I discovered like this photo booth thing. You can do different filters and take pictures and stuff. But look at this one. That looked a lot worse than I thought it was going to. There's just so much crazy stuff that just makes no sense. Like, why is this even in a car? Look at this. This is freaking hilarious. You can set this like a whoopee cushion, so when someone sits in the passenger seat, it'll make a farting sound. I have turned it on so I can press a button over here and do it. Listen. This is a cool one. Romance mode. It turns on a little fire. It plays fire crackling sounds. I think it may have even turned the heat on. Hey Grok, Do you know who Campin with Champion is on YouTube?
Yeah, Camping with Champion is a YouTube channel by a guy named Todd who does stealth camping adventures, like conking at stores or highways without getting caught. It's got around 30,000 subscribers and videos with over 100,000 views.
Sounds like a pretty cool channel.
Yeah, his stealth camping spots are wild. Definitely worth checking out if you're into outdoor adventures.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'll stop showing y'all all this stuff. But you have to understand, this is crazy to me. The newest vehicle I ever owned was a 2012 F-250. So this stuff is amazing. Oh, one more thing I want to show you. This is pretty cool.
I met up with two of my buddies and fellow YouTube campers, Sam Bananas from Camping with Sam Bananas and Todd Champion from Camping with Champion. We launched our boats in the Allegheny River in Warren, Pennsylvania with a plan in our pocket and a song in our hearts.
I'm going to watch Kevin's video of the camp that we just did. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. His video just came out. Mine came out last Friday. And Sam Bananas, we don't know when his is coming out. But I'm going to finish watching this. And then after it's over, we're going to get this car ready to sleep in for the night. Time to get the car set up for camping. So I'm just scooting this front seat up. I'll probably have to scoot the passenger seat up too so I can let these back seats down. Okay. Put that down. And we'll put this one down. I don't really think we need both of them down, but I'm going to do it anyways. I was going to move all my stuff to the side here. I might have to move it to the front, but I'm just trying to make enough room in here so my inflatable mat will have enough room to inflate. I packed my camping gear inside my carry-on luggage so I wouldn't have to pay for a checked bag. All I really brought was my sleeping mat, a small sleeping bag, and then my pillows and stuff, my camping pillows, and that is pretty much it. I'm just going to inflate my pad right here, and it should leave me enough room to lay on it to sleep. There are some people in the parking lot, so this is going to be a little bit awkward because I'm going to use my electric inflator, and that thing is pretty loud. I think I'm actually going to get inside the car with the doors and the trunk shut and inflate it. That way the noise isn't as loud as it could be, or as it would be standing out here. All right, I'm inside the car. I mean, it should cancel out a little bit of this noise. Oh wow, it might be a little bit too long. I'm gonna have to move my front seat up some more. I have the car set to camp mode, and what that does is it will keep the air conditioner on and keep the car at about 70 degrees unless the car gets down so low that it has to enter the low power mode. And then in that case, the air conditioner and the charging ports and stuff like that would turn off. But it's charged up enough that that's not going to happen. So this is going to be a very comfortable sleep, I believe, because it's going to be nice and 70 degrees the entire time. This is luxurious, having air conditioner in a car. Alrighty, I am all set up. Now, I got to throw my sleeping bag over me, but other than that, we are all set up. This is so perfect. Check this out. I have plenty of room right here, probably 5 inches between me and that. Even if you're a side sleeper, there's still plenty of room. My legs go all the way down. This is excellent. And this is really cool too. The entire roof is glass. So if I was at a decent campsite, you know, somewhere out in the wilderness, I could lay here and just look up at the stars. That would be really nice. But as it is, I'm just in a hotel parking lot. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I have a room rented here tomorrow. So in the morning I'll get up. Hopefully they'll let me check in early and I'll get a shower, and then we're gonna go to that Outdoor Expo and look at all the cool new products. Man, this has been awesome, but I can't wait until I have enough money where I can like bring the family with me, you know. All right, y'all, I'm going to hit the hay. I will see y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody. Update. I decided to flip around and now I'm actually in the trunk and my feet are sticking out that way because I realized the sleeping pad made me kind of like on level with the windows. So when the sun comes up, if anybody walks by, they're going to see me there sleeping. So I flipped around and now all you can see is the sleeping bag, and I don't think that's immediately noticeable that it's a human's legs. This is much better. Also, look up there. Apparently the screen turns into a tent and a little campfire after you put it in camp mode for a certain period of time. Okay, I'm going to sleep for real this time. Good night, everybody. Good morning. It is almost noon actually. I woke up way earlier, but I went back to sleep because I couldn't check in yet, and I just now woke up. In my defense though, I barely slept the last 2 days. Anyways, I'm going to get out of this trunk and go get into my room, get a shower, and then we are going to go to the convention and check out all the cool camping gear. Quick update, they will not let me check in early, and check-in for this place isn't until 3 p.m. That's crazy. You have to check out at 11 a.m. and you can't check in until 3 p.m. That feels like it should be illegal, honestly. I know they need time to clean the rooms, but man, that seems like a pretty large gap. Anyways, I really have to have a shower before I go to the expo, but luckily the expo is 2 days, so I don't have to go today. So what I've decided to do was I'm just gonna go get something to eat while I wait for 3 p.m. to roll around, and then I'll spend today editing videos that I need to edit, and then we will go to the expo tomorrow, get up nice and early, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I also need to go charge this car somewhere. They actually have Tesla chargers here, and I think they are free if you are staying here, which blows my mind. Can you imagine if it was like that with gas, and that if you stayed at a hotel, you got free gas the whole time you were there? There's no way this will be able to keep going on forever, because the more people start buying electric cars, they can't just keep giving away free electricity, right, to every guest who has one. I don't know. That just blows my mind, though. All right, I'm going to get something to eat and hopefully get checked into my room. Oh, also, shout out to a subscriber who sent me this bottle opener, because I got it and then I put it in a drawer or something. Anyways, I lost it for a while, but now I found it and I have it on my key ring. That way I'll never, or I should never, be without a bottle opener again. Between this, my multi-tool, bottle openers hanging on my bag, surely I'll be able to have one at all times when needed. I have made it to the 2026 Outdoor Expo and I'm making my way in. Hoping to see lots of cool new camping gear. So I got my credentials. I guess that means I'm allowed to go in now. There is so much stuff. Look at this. These must be tents for ants. I'm gonna go find the Membrane Solutions booth because they are the ones that invited me out here. So we're gonna go check out all their cool new water filters. After quite some time, I have located the Membrane Solutions booth and we're gonna check out some of their products. I have the Membrane Solutions straw. I've never had to use it yet because I've been using a bag, but they have that and they have the bags where you can, like, it's a gravity fed bag where you hang it in a tree. That's what Sam Bananas and Kevin use, and that's what we used all last week in our kayaking video. And they're supposed to have something new here today that they're going to show me, so this is going to be cool. Check this thing out. This thing is a portable RO, or reverse osmosis, water filtration system. And this thing doesn't need electricity or plumbing or anything like that because it has this hand crank on it. So you can just turn the crank and pump the water out that way. And it means you can pump it super fast to get a lot of filtered water very quickly. So this thing is completely off grid. And unlike a regular water filter, this will remove 99.9% of bacteria, viruses, microplastics, heavy metals, nitrates, and chemicals from lakes, rivers, or just regular rainwater. And the case is super rugged too. So this thing is for like survival, like real off-grid stuff. So if you were wanting something that could filter water for an entire family for a long period of time, this would be what you would go with. These are your standard Nalgene type bottles with the water filters built into it. So you can just scoop water right out of the river, put the top back on, and drink it. One thing I didn't know was that a lot of their products are NSF certified, including these new straws that are coming out in November. They're going to come in red and in blue, like the one I'm showing now. And these types of filters are awesome. If you ever go out on a multi-day trip, you do not want to be carrying gallons of water with you. And these things weigh almost nothing. Also, it's not very fun to have to boil water the entire time you're out there either. Believe me, before I used a water filter for the first time just out in the river, I was like, there's no way I'm drinking that brown water. But these things really do work. And it's just a lifesaver not having to carry, all that extra weight with you. And these things are super simple to use too. You just can take the cap off and you can put the bottom of it right in the water if you want to and just drink through it like a straw. But also the bottom of it will screw onto just about any regular water bottle. So if you brought just a regular bottle of water with you, after you were done drinking it, you can just refill it right back in the lake or river, wherever you're at with some kind of water source. Screw it on there and you're good to go to drink right out of it. I don't have a whole lot of information about these new ones because I only know what they told me and my memory's not that great. But I know that they said it removes 99.99% of all bacteria, viruses, and any other kind of germs. Some of the viruses it gets rid of is norovirus, the rotavirus, and the rat parvovirus, which all sound disgusting. Inside of these is just a microscopic filter. It's kind of like a net, right? And it just lets all the delicious clean water go through, but it catches all the nasty stuff inside of it, including PFAS, commonly known as forever chemicals. And these are NSF approved filters, which I'm almost positive might be the first and only straw filter like that to get NSF approval. These are going to be $20 a piece and they're perfect for like camping, hiking, or even just to put in like a bug out bag or something like that, just in case you ever needed it. I had a ton of fun at the booth and they even taught me a lot of new information about how these water filters work.
It's called hollow fiber filtration. So it's just the way and the pore size is what removes in there in the volume. Determine like how much of this in here. Like say you had half, you're going to get a lot quicker flow of when you're drinking, but it may not be as adequate filtration because the more contact time you usually have with a filter,
The better
it can, you'll get more. But anyway, I know too much technical information. Sorry. So
No, that's fine.
yeah, so
I know some of these technical specs will probably bore some people, but I'm the kind of person that really likes to know how something works. Like when I was a kid, I would take my toys apart and stuff. So I thought it was really cool getting to learn like how this stuff takes my dirty water and makes it drinkable. I'm done checking out the Membrane Solutions booth, so now I'm going to walk around and look at all the other cool camping gear. But I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see y'all next Friday for another stealth camp. Bye, everybody.